Hi, today we will talk about the Oceanography book by Savindra Singh. Okay, our purpose is to study this book for UGC NET in geography. Okay. आज की वीडियो सैमसंग M21 से रिकॉर्ड किया जाएगा और आई थिंक दिस विल बी द लास्ट वीडियो फ्रॉम सैमसंग because I am going to return the phone. Okay, tomorrow it is scheduled and Amazon will come and take it, but money will be credited after 3 to 5 days. Okay, let's see what happens next. But yeah, I am returning this Samsung M21 because I am facing issues with charging. Okay, weak and no phone will be there with me, so there will be no videos. Thank you. ऐसे मैं रेगुलर वीडियोस बनाते नहीं, फिर भी नहीं आएंगे तो have this book with me. I'll show you. So this is the book. In this video I want to tell you that what are the chapters you should study from this book, and what are the chapters that you can skip to save your time, that chapters that are not that much of important for the purpose of UGC NET. So let's start. First chapter is Nature of Oceanography. So while you read this chapter heading, okay, or see in the content, that you may think that this is not that much of important. Okay, but I will tell you that you should read this chapter. Okay, because you will get so many information. Okay, that is usually asked in the unit called geographic thought. You will know about the history of oceanography, and sometimes questions asked from this portion. Okay, these types of questions are asked in the UGC NET, and you will get the answers from this chapter. So definitely you should go through this chapter 1, Nature of Oceanography. Second chapter is Origin of Ocean Basins. Definitely you should read that, but this is related to our geomorphology chapters, like theory of plate tectonic, then Wegener's theory. So that these theories are again here repeated. Okay, and the next chapter is Ocean Morphology and Bottom Relief. Definitely you should go through this chapter. Then Physical Properties of Ocean Water. This chapter 4 you can skip it. Okay, that is not that much of important. I was studying the previous year questions, but no questions I can remember that any questions was asked in from these topics. And while I studying this chapter, okay, while I studying this chapter from this book, usually no such important information I found that can be asked by UGC NET, right? Then chapter 5 is Salinity of water. So definitely this is a very important chapter. Then marine sediments and deposits. This is the most important but most confusing sometimes, because it you have to remember the definitions and etc. So you should read this chapter very carefully. And then atmospheric sea interactions. So here El Nina, La Nina. Okay, not El Nina but El Nino, La Nina. Okay, phenomena is discussed in this chapter. And we have the monsoon, so pressure gradient, pressure force, then geostrophic wind. So these types of topics are there, and you have to understand very carefully these things, because a lots of questions are asked from this particular topics, right? And then sea waves, shoreline processes and coastal scenery. So this is also very important chapter. You have to understand the sea waves and basically the landforms produced by sea waves, right? And then tsunamis. So this is also important, but not that important, but you should read this. Okay, you should read the chapter tsunamis topic. Then surface ocean currents, definitely again very important, and I have made a video of the on ocean currents of the Atlantic Ocean. You can check out. Okay, and definitely I will make a video on ocean currents of Indian and Pacific Ocean as well. So please do subscribe my channel, and so you can get notified, or whatever it is you can understand, right? Then water masses and deep currents. So that this chapter 11 is you can skip. Then आता है chapter 12 tides, so much important. Then chapter 13 coral reefs, and here you can stop and close this book. Okay, you have you need not to study the last few chapters, because that is mainly descriptive. Any important information there. that can be asked by UGC net, right? So chapters are ocean habitats, chapter 14, then chapter 15 marine biomes and sea organisms, and marine ecology and biological productivity, marine resources. So this is an interesting topic, marine resources. You have to read it, but for the perspective of UGC net, less questions is asked, but you should read this. Okay, yeah, marine resources, don't skip this chapter, chapter 17 marine resources, because manganese nodules and so many other things are there, that those types of information will you will get here, right? Then man and oceans, again not important, and Bermuda Triangle. Definitely so many mysteries, so many stories are there about Bermuda Triangle, and if you're interested to know, definitely you can uh, go through about the topic from this book. Okay, you will get reliable informations, okay, from this Savindra Singh book. By the way, at the end I will tell you that while you study this book or any book you are studying, please do make notes, your own handwritten notes, or soft copy, like or typing in a Word file or your Google Doc file, or just you create a Telegram channel, okay, and you store your informations there, okay. Type and send, type and send. So why I saying that Telegram channel, because I do it, okay, personally. But this is a there is a public channel I have created, and I share those information, so it don't create any storage issues. Plus I can easily find them on there, and it will help others as well, because anyone can search the channel and they can land on the channel. If I do it on Google Doc or Word file, that is not possible actually, right? By the way, I prefer Telegram channel. You do your convenient, okay, what you like, but I have just to give you an idea that you can use Telegram channel to make notes. But definitely handwritten notes are the best of the best. But nowadays I don't, and I don't enjoy, okay, up enjoy during revision of my own handwritten notes, because one reason may be that my handwritten is not handwriting is not that much of good. So okay, so one more book is there with me, that is Oceanography by K. Siddhartha. So this book is also good. I just checked a few of the chapters, right? I did not read it thoroughly, and definitely if I read this book, I'll also make a video on that whether you should read this book or not. Definitely there is no there can't be any reason that you should not read this book, because once our teacher recommended this book to read, right? Because language is more easier, and more pictures are there, and spaces is more as compared to the Savindra Singh's book, because Savindra Singh's book, every book I feel too much congested. There are less space, less pictures, okay, and just words and words, so that is too much hectic, and I never enjoy Savindra Singh's books, okay. I usually did not followed Savindra Singh's books while I was in college. Yeah, but read, but I did not like that too much. I usually downloaded notes from internet, and I read that, okay. So yeah, but sometimes that notes also was copied from Savindra Singh's book, right? Because who uploaded the note, they just copied from Savindra Singh's book. That is true, that actually the note is for by Savindra Singh. So yeah, it's true that Savindra Singh's book is too much congested. It can be quite spacious, and much more diagrams, etc. can be used. Okay, definitely I will share you a PDF that I liked too much. I liked just too much. I liked a lot. Okay, so that is a publication, Pearson Publications, the book Oceanography. Okay, I will share that PDF link, so that if you can't purchase this book, or you have not right, then you can follow that PDF as well. But PDF is not good for long term memory. I feel so, okay. But yeah, you can check out the PDF, you will enjoy it, okay. Interesting. And one thing I want to tell you that definitely if you read a book, okay, and if you got a PDF version of that book as well. So it helps you that while you revise, or you just click the thought and you forget the information and you need to find out that information in the book. So that is a very time consuming process, right? You sometimes even you don't find the information. But if you have the soft copy or PDF format of the same book, right, you'll find the that topic or that information very easily just using the search option. So I think that every author who is writing book nowadays, they should make available uh, a soft copy or PDF format of the same book as well. It is not necessary that they do it always free of cost. Definitely they can give some link or some barcode like type, that kind of thing, I don't know, but they can help, they can take help from technology, and they can give that PDF free of cost, at least to those who is purchasing the book, right? But I think that education should be free, so at least if you are publishing a book, make that PDF version at least available and free for all. Thank you.